Hey guys, how's it going? It's Infernomen again. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Soul Silver Randomizer Typelocke. If you guys missed in the last episode, we made our way through Victory Road and every beginning part of Kanto to lead us to the League. We caught our Lugia as well, which as you can see down below, that it unlocked the last type that we needed for the Typelocke. So definitely go check out the last episode if you didn't. But in this episode, obviously, we're in the League. We're going to be challenging the League. So if you guys are excited for that, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We are on the road to 1.5k by the end of the year, so your subscription is very, very appreciated. Also, make sure to check out all the links down in the description, including my Twitter and Discord server. Those are the two most important things I try to promote people to go towards. So definitely follow me on Twitter and join my Discord server if you haven't. Links are down in the description. Alright, so before we go in there, I did buy potions and everything like that. We're all covered for that, but I wanted to show you how I changed the team. It's already on the layout. But of course we have our starter Diavolo. Only differences is that it learns Shadow Force. I replaced Roar of Time. Roar of Time does more, but it's only 90% accurate. And it is a 2-turn rest where you attack first and then rest afterwards. With Shadow Force, you wait 1 turn and then attack afterwards. And it's 100% accurate. And if the opponent protects, we can break through that. So I thought it would be better. Next up, we have Boy 2-Man, our shiny Shiftry, which we can finally use since the grass type is unlocked. It has Stomp, Feint Attack, Razor Leaf, and Leaf Storm. If you think that it might not be that useful to have it on the team, it's mostly just, you know, we haven't really had a way to defeat water, ground, stuff like that the whole game. Well, ground types more or less, but water types for sure, so that is what Shiftry is for. Its ability is Battle Armor, by the way, so it can't get critted, which is very, very awesome. Next, we have Blue Moon, our Dugong, with Signal Beam, Surf, Ice Beam, and Sheer Cold. Of course, the only difference you guys can see is that it learned Ice Beam to replace Aurora Beam. Then we have Kaicho the Charizard, which only difference is that it learned Flamethrower to replace Fire Fang. Then there's Okuyasu, our Garchomp. Only differences is that it learned Crunch instead of Slash. And then last but not least, Enya, our Aggron, which has Liquid Ooze as its ability, so inflicts damage on foes using any draining moves. So if like Giga Drain or anything like that happens to hit Enya, it'll do damage to them back, which is really, really cool. So Enya knows Headbutt, Metal Sound, Iron Head, and Iron Tail. I decided to keep Metal Sound because lowering special defense might be useful for us. Special attack isn't the greatest, but I mean, what can we do at this point? It's a Nuzlocke, and this thing just leveled up from being a level 15 Lairon, so it's not like I could EV train it or anything. So yeah, that's what we're going with. But I like I said, I already bought potions and all that, so we're not worried about that or anything. So let's just head into the league. Before we get started again, make sure to smash the like button. This is not the finale, in case you guys don't know. Johto series on mostly any Pokemon channel on YouTube, they mostly go for the post game because you're getting all 8 Kanto badges, so it's basically like another half of the series. It's probably the longest post game in Pokemon ever. I could be wrong about that, so don't bash me in the comments, but it's basically playing the original games over again. Hello, Vandy. Alright, so this is the first Elite Four member. Like I said, I did look it up. Lance's highest level Pokemon is a level 50 Dragonite. It's obviously going to be randomized. It could get randomized back to a Dragonite. But to be safe, I leveled everybody up to 50. Now that might seem like overkill for the Elite Four. You might be thinking, oh Landon, you should have leveled them up to like 40 or something like that. I don't underestimate anything. This Scizor could do a lot of damage to me even though I'm 10 levels higher. I don't want to risk anything, so I just leveled up to 50 knowing that I didn't want to risk anything, but these Pokemon can definitely do heavy hits even though I'm stronger than them. Speaking of which, I'm going to switch out to Kaicho because Kaicho is... Kaicho, being fire is 4 times super effective against this Scizor. Okay, so it's putting up its special defense. I believe that's what Iron Defense does, right? Regular defense, okay. I'm trying to get these moves down again. If you guys haven't been checking out the EBL, the Elite Battle League, in the Iowa Incineroar, week 5, the final week of the regular season, goes up the day after this goes up. So it is against the LA Inferno, aka Lonely Hermits team. If you guys watched my Fire Red and Leaf Green, Rivalock, he was my rival in that series, so it's kind of like us getting a Rivalock rematch. Alright, this dude has got pretty okay Pokemon so far. Solrock is more of a threat than you'd think, unless your name's Martin. I guess we'll use Boys to Man for the first time. I mean, Solrock can't use Psychic type moves on it because Dark is immune to Psychic. So, and it being Grass Dark makes it a perfect matchup for the Solrock. So, like, why wouldn't I use it? Duh. Oh, wow, interesting. It has Drizzle. Not like that's gonna help it. I mean, it basically sets up its own weakness. If I used my Water type, he'd be doomed. He's doomed in the first place, but let me just use Razor Leaf and hope this thing doesn't survive and doesn't have a Bug type, Fire type, Fighting type move. I doubt it will, but randomizers can be crazy. Oh, that was a crit. Good job. Good job. First move in existence for Boy 2 Man, and he just gets a crit kill. Alright, who's next? Blastoise. We're definitely going to stay in for that one. I would use Leaf Blade, but Blastoise is more tanky. Literally, it is a tank. So we're going to go ahead and use Leaf Storm. Might seem a little bit overkill since, you know, we are level 50, but Leaf Blade definitely isn't going to kill a Blastoise. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes this. But it didn't. Yeah, that's going to lower our special attack, but that's fine. Unless this next Pokemon is weak to Shiftry, we should be okay. Please bring out a Bug type next. A Fortress. Oh, it's work! Not only is it a Bug type, but it's work. Speaking of Josh, if you guys aren't familiar with Lonely Hermit's channel, you should head over to the channels section of my channel and subscribe to Lonely Hermit, and subscribe to everybody else in that section, and everybody in the EBL section, which Josh is also in, of course. But a running joke is that when he did Heart Gold on his channel, his Togepi egg, I believe I've explained this joke, or this story in the series before, but I'll explain it again. His Togepi egg was a fortress, and since it took a lot of work for it to hatch, he named it Work. And it ended up being the MVP of the series, and now it's one of his channel mascots. Unfortunately for him, I just one-shotted Fortress, so rest in peace, Work. Alright, what is your last Pokemon, my good friend? Delcatty. Okay. We'll just switch out to Diavolo for that one. He's our fighting type user. Yeah, it sucked to let go of Set, but we got Ghost type moves on Diavolo, and the good thing about, like, the main reason I kept Set is because Set had Karate Chop, but now Diavolo knows Aura Sphere, and I realized that when I was using Aqua Necklace as our HM buddy to replace Set, that we didn't really need Set. Although he was our first encounter in the entire series, who kept saved us from a drought of not getting any encounters, I just feel like it would be a waste to keep him on the team for the Elite Four, and moving forward into Kanto if we don't lose anyone. So I hope you guys find that understandable. It's just the decision that I came to when processing what kind of team I wanted to have, because I definitely wanted to add that Aggron for Rock and Steel, and I wanted to add Shiftry, not only because it's our shiny, but because we need grass type, we need something for water types, and again, I can't recall which electric types we've gotten, but I would rather use our free shiny. So, plus having dark types on the team is always good. Of course we have Crunch on Garchomp, but you know, in some special circumstances that I'm not going to try to think of right now, we might not want to use Garchomp. So, of course, the only dark type move Shiftry knows is Pursuit, I believe, but I mean, at least it's something. Alright, so here's Koga, aka Matty Ice. Shout out to StoneFamily64. Let's see what he's got. If he doesn't have a Glalie, I'm quitting. No, he has a Giratina, though. He has our starter. Thankfully, we're starting with our Giratina, who is 10 levels higher. Not going to say we're going to one-shot this thing, but we're going to do a heck of a lot of damage. This thing doesn't have Shadow Force at level 40, though. So we can use that. Dragon Claw, yeah, you're going to miss. I believe that it learns Shadow Force at level 46, so yeah, we've got this. The HP bar is going to go down slowly, like I mentioned in the last episode. Is it going to survive this? I am not surprised it barely survived. I am not surprised at all. So, he's definitely going to use a potion. This is going to do some damage to us. Not too much, though. But he's going to use a potion. It's probably going to be a max potion, so I'll just hit him with the Dragon Claw instead. Because if we can hit him, yeah, full restore. If we can hit him and it doesn't get to red, then we can just attack him with Dragon Claw again and finish him off. I thought Shadow Force would one-shot, but obviously if it doesn't, we're going to want to go and take an alternate route, which is using Dragon Claw a couple times. So HP bar goes down really slowly, but it brings him to a little bit less than half HP. We're faster, we use Dragon Claw, this Giratina is going down. It's surprising how many times we've fought Giratina in this randomizer, having it as our starter. I don't usually have a lot of battles with my starter in randomizers, which you'd expect more of since it's a randomizer, and you can literally encounter any type of Pokemon that's been put into the game files through the randomization, but I usually don't battle my own starter, and in this series we fought Giratina at least 3 times. Okay, this thing is 4 times weak to fighting, that's why I didn't switch out. It's not going to be stab, but I mean, it's a Giratina. Quad super effective is quad super effective. There's no way this thing survives. Unless it has sturdy. But I'm guessing that it doesn't, because there's a low chance that it has the ability I don't want it to have. It is dead. I'm overthinking things, but it's always fun to overthink things, because then my commentary becomes interesting in some sort of way. I guess that's how it works. Anywho, we're going to switch out to Keicho before I make myself sound dumber than I already do. Keicho, sending out a Vespiquen. I mean, I've had trainers named Kelsey in my randomizers have Kingdra twice. You can't tell me I can't have one Matty Ice that has a Glalie. I mean, come on. Maybe I have and I just didn't pay attention to the name, but this one, since I noticed it's Matty Ice, it's gotta have a Glalie. Alright, there goes Vespiquen. Alright, Blissey. This is gonna be an HP gain, but its HP is gonna go down super slowly. This is literally the example I used in the last episode. We're gonna be sitting here for a full minute. I would speed it up, but I just want to see how slow it goes first. Because it isn't level 100 like the reference, I mean the thing that I mentioned. But I just want to see how slowly it goes down, because Blissey has a lot of HP. It's got to have like at least 300 at this point. Oh my gosh, that did nothing, what? This Blissey's tanky. And now it just raised its defense. I don't like that. I'm going to speed up each time that we attack it. But in case it uses something super effective, I'm obviously going to want to switch out or heal. So, okay. Well, while we're waiting to destroy this Blissey, if you somehow haven't at this point, make sure to like the video. Alright, it's dead. So you better have liked it at this point. I swear. Light screen wore off. Alright, sending in Vileplume. So he did not have a Glalie. So I'm going to have to have a word with Game Freak after I record this episode. Sorry, Matt. It's aight though. It's aight though. Let's see this Vileplume. Wow. It's kind of crazy. Koga ended up actually having a poison type. I've been counting on this one from the very beginning. Well, that's unfortunate because your Vileplume doesn't stand a chance against my Charizard. So get one-shotted, pal. Get very, very one-shotted. Get burnt to a crisp. Sorry, my dude. Again, I know you might think that I'm blazing through this Elite Four just because I leveled my Pokemon up to 100. I mean, not 100, obviously, not 100. That would definitely be overkill, level 50. But I just want to be prepared for his Dragonite because, I mean, the last time I did this in Heart Gold, I didn't even have every opponent's Pokemon was fully evolved at level 30 like I usually do now. And I still had a hard time when I got to Lance. I believe I lost 1 or 2 Pokemon to him, even though his team wasn't completely fully evolved, if I recall correctly. So yeah, I'd rather be prepared for his Dragonite, whatever it gets randomized to, just because his entire team is going to be fully evolved. Unlike the last time I faced him in a Nuzlocke series. Alright, up next is Bruno Mars. Just kidding, he's taller and buffer than Bruno Mars, and of a different ethnicity. Anywho, it's Hero Scrub. Whoa, actually this is our rival. Silver just became Bruno, he evolved. Alright. Sending out a Staraptor. I saw Star and I thought it was going to be Starmie. I was going to be like, Timmy. But it was Staraptor. So we're going to switch out. And you do have a Rock type move, right? I never checked that. No, you don't. You only have Steel type moves. I guess we'll switch out to Blue Moon then. How ironic is that? I put that on the team just so we can have the Rock type on the team. And replaced the Pokemon that actually had a Rock type move with you. And you don't even know a Rock type move. It's fine though. It's fine. Okay, it's using Agility, which is just going to raise its speed. Ice Beam should definitely do a lot more damage. Oh. This is why I prepared, guys. It's 8 levels lower than us, but close combat is super effective. Yeah, yikes. If I hadn't leveled up to 50, Blue Moon would have died there. That's what I was talking about when I said that I definitely need to be prepared. There's good reason. We would have been out of a Pokemon there if we weren't at level 50 right now. And there we go. It was a crit, dang. Blue Moon was really upset that you did that. Get out of here, Staraptor. Alright, who's next? Togekiss. Man, I was going to switch out to Aggron, but fairy types don't exist in this gen. That's another flying type, though. The thing is, this thing can learn Aura Sphere, and if I heal Blue Moon, then the Aura Sphere might hit it anyways, so... I think I'm just going to switch out to Diavolo, because normal types aren't going to affect it, and flying type moves aren't going to do that much. Aura Sphere isn't going to affect it either, so this Togekiss can't do a lot to me. The main issue is that I can only use Dragon Claw and Aura Sphere. But that's fine. Dragon Claw should do a lot of damage on its own. So we're good. How much damage, though? Togekiss is kind of bulky, so yeah, I wasn't really surprised. Okay, so it's using, I don't know why I forget the name of this move. The flying type move where it becomes cloaked in harsh sunlight or whatever. Alright, well it's dead, so again, I guess we'll never know. And Diavolo is our first Pokemon to level up to 51. And hey, all I gotta say is the sooner that we prepare for Red, the better. If you guys have ever played these games and have fought Red at the end of the post game, you know how prepared you have to be to fight him. His Pokemon are like level 80, level 90, so to save me some time from grinding way too much, it is better to do it now. Which you might be thinking logically, Landon, you just did a bunch of grinding, how does that matter? Well, the answer is I'm doing it now instead of later. I don't know how much time I'm going to have in the future. You don't know how much time I'm going to have in the future, so why not just do it now when I'm here in the Elite Four? Anywho, let's just hit this thing with an Aura Sphere again because it had a Citrus Berry and that doesn't make me very happy. Gosh, the Aura Sphere animation is so cool, but it takes so long. Thank you for getting a crit. I knew it was a crit because it did so much damage. Diavolo was tired of it too. By the way, watching this series, if you've learned anything, or haven't learned anything yet, the one thing that you should pick up is the fact that you need to watch JoJo, since 99% of the Pokemon I named after, are named after JoJo references. Okay, so The thing is, I want to switch out to a lot of Pokemon here, but the only issue is the fact that Quillfish is poison type. It's not a strong Pokemon, but that's all it's got me worried about, so I'm just going to Dragon Claw it up. It's the only thing I can do. If Dugong had... dang, that didn't kill. If Dugong had Freeze Dry, it might be a different story, but I'm pretty sure Freeze Dry wasn't added until Gen 5. So that doesn't matter. Okay, this thing's gonna hit all 5 times, but it doesn't matter. And as soon as I say that, that's the curse. You mention it, and it doesn't happen. Sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse. It's a curse. And in this case, it was a blessing. It's not like we would have been, you know, doomed if it had hit all 5 times, but I mentioned it, and it only hit 3 times. And it doesn't die again. But he's not gonna use another potion on this thing. So, you're going down. I believe if Lance works like Cynthia or like any of the other champions that I've fought recently, he should only have 3 potions at hand. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. He'll have 3 full restores, so we gotta keep that in mind. But if we kill his Pokemon fast enough, we won't have to worry about that. But this is his last Pokemon, a Grand Bull. I don't know why. I feel like I should just speed up through Agatha. Just so we can battle Lance this episode. I mean, if I do battle Lance this episode, then the next episode we can start on the SS Aqua. Of course it survived. Oh, and he's switching me out. That is fine. You are down. Yeah, I'm gonna speed up through Agatha. I just want to battle Lance. We won't speed up through Lance no matter how long this episode goes to. But I want to speed up through Agatha. It's not Agatha, I forgot. It's Karen in this game. Sorry, don't roast me in the comments. But it's Smoosh, so you can roast Smoosh if you know who that is. He kind of went on a hiatus, so I won't be surprised if you didn't know him. Politoed. This is why we got you on the team. Swaylot. Okuyasu. What's up, Derek? Oh, it's Lady Derek. Breloom. Switch out to Charizard. Use Flamethrower. Clefable. Wrong Pokemon. I almost sent out the wrong Pokemon. Wanted to go for this one. Aurasphere. You know, we haven't used Aggron a single time in here. I just realized that. Without the Fairy type existing, Steel isn't, like, really that useful. I mean, it's good for Rock, and it's good for Ice, but I have Fighting for that. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for Aggron. I don't know, I guess it's a sack in that case, then, if we would need a sack. Where the heck are my poison heals? Antidotes, that's why I was so confused, because they're called antidotes and not poison heals. I don't know why I always get confused by that. Alright, we are ready for Lance the Dragon Master, guys. Here he is, here's the champion's room. I've been waiting for you. Fern, I knew that you with your skills would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who's the stronger between the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, as the Pokémon League champion, I, Lance the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Alright, here we go. It's us versus Mark. Mark the Dragon Master. Alright, he is starting off with a Petunia. Hi, Megcargo. Alright, here we go, guys. The champion of the Johto region, Markiplier. Let's see how much an Aurasphere does to a level 46 Megcargo. Alright, let's see it. It survived. It survived. I kind of expected that. Okay, it's using Amnesia, which means it's gonna raise its defenses? Special defense? Yes. I thought Amnesia lowered a stat while raising the other, but I'm thinking of a different move. But he's gonna use a potion, so we're just gonna keep on hitting with the Auraspheres. If the computer is programmed to be dumb enough to make him use all 3 potions on the same Pokemon, we're golden. But I'm pretty sure it's programmed to not let him use more than 1 on each Pokemon. But if we get a crit here... Oh, it raises special defense. Never mind. I forgot to consider that. I should have switched out to Okuyasu and used Dig. Let's see. If it survives this, I will switch out. I will say that. If it survives, I will switch out. But if we get a crit, it didn't happen. Okay. Oh, it's using Ancient Power. Oh no. The agony. Alright. Oh, he's not using another potion. So yeah, it's not programmed to use more than one potion on each Pokemon. So we can finish this off with the Dragon Claw. It was nice for me to, I mean, it was a good idea for me to switch out though, because if he had used a potion there, then I would have gotten the free switch. But that's fine. It went down. So who is your next Pokemon? Ladian. That is an anagram for Daniel. We are going to switch out to Keicho. And let's use Flame... Oh, this is his Dragonite, guys. This was the thing I was getting so prepared for. And we're about to one-shot it with a Flamethrower from a Charizard. If we don't one-shot it, we're at least going to get close. Hopefully get a burn and then finish it off that way. Eh? No, he had a berry. But that's fine. That means he's not going to use a potion. Unless it does. I don't know. I don't know if that yellow range is good enough, but it's using agility, so all that matters is it just wasted... Okay, it's going to do recoil damage to itself. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but it's not going to do much to us. It just died. Because we used Slash, not because of the recoil. Wasn't trying to say that. It's dead now. It's dead because we slashed it to death. Should rename Keicho to Michael. Be slashing people to death. Raichu. Let's switch back out to Okuyasu. So far, his team has not been threatening. I mean, all he's used so far is Magcargo, Ladian, and now he's sending out a Kanto Raichu. If it was a Alolan Raichu, I would have been like, maybe. But, I mean, this is the Cantonian Raichu, so it's going to use Quick Attack. We're going to use Dig. The computer might be dumb enough to use Quick Attack again. And then we're going to one-shot it. Yeah, it was dumb enough to use Quick Attack again. Now we're using Dig. And it's about to get one-shotted. Like I said. Unless it somehow takes this. I wouldn't expect that, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. A crit, too. Dang, Okuyasu, you are on fire. You are on fire, my friend. Alright, that is 3 down, 3 to go. Rampardos. You don't have to switch out. But I'd rather one-shot it. So we're going to switch out. Isn't Rampardos also Steel type? I don't know why, but I have a feeling it is. Rampardos. Please load faster. No, it's pure rock. Okay, I was going to say, if Game Freak made 2 rock Steel type fossils in the same generation, that would have been dumb. But it's just pure rock. Either way, it's weak to fighting, so that's all that matters. It's not quad weak, but it's still weak. I can see it taking this hit, though. I could definitely see it taking this hit. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, it's lowering our defense, but that's not going to do much justice for it. Yeah, he didn't use the potion, so that's our last Aura Sphere. I do have elixirs, but let's see if we actually need to use them. If we're in desperate need for fighting type moves for his last type Pokemon, then I'll use it. But there's Rampardos. There's still a chance for this guy. There's still a reason for me to have grinded my Pokemon up this much. His level 50 was not a threat, but that doesn't mean he's not a threat himself. He's sending out Dusknoir. Wow, he's just like, hey, I heard you threw away your Dusknoir, so I'm gonna use mine against you. That's fine. I don't think his has Karate Chop, so we're just gonna send out Boy 2 Man. Ah, heck yeah. Alright, let's see that Dusknoir, my boy. Hello. We got Feint Attack, that's right, not Pursuit, Feint Attack. I was just remembering because I was going through the TMs and for some reason my Shiftry cannot learn Pursuit. Okay, so that's a 2-hit kill. It's using Curse. Does that mean it dies? Yeah, dummy just killed itself. Whoops. Goodbye, Dusknoir. You may have put a curse on my Pokemon, but I'm gonna switch out, so you wasted your turn. You wasted your life. Which is a phrase I hear a lot spoken to me. Just kidding. Torkoal is his last Pokemon. Shout out to Fusurodab. Yeah, we'll just use Blue Moon. What the heck? What the heck? We brought Aggron on this and we didn't use it a single time. Every other Pokemon was used at least once, and this man was just sitting in the back, waiting for its purpose to be fulfilled. Maybe we'll catch something in Kanto that's better. I don't think I want to put Set back on the team, and I definitely don't want to put Camerupt back on the team, but I guess we'll see what we catch in Kanto. This dummy's using Protect like that matters. Instead, we just wait it out and we use Surf. Now, if my calculations are correct, this Surf should, one shot. Dang it! I waited until it got really close so I could say it, and then he survived it. It's fine. Use your full restore. Use it. Use your last full restore. It's fine. That looked like a crit. He has 4? You're not supposed to have more than 3. Cheater. Get out of here. Thank you for the crit, Blue Moon. Gosh dang darn. Alright, there we go. We defeated the champion of the Johto region, guys. Now you might be thinking, again, that seemed way too easy, Landon. You grinded up your Pokemon so high, and that was too easy for you. Lance is not the challenge of this run-through, guys. Lance is the halfway checkpoint, guys. The real challenge is going to be when we take on Red at the end of the game. We'll see how well we do against Red. You guys will see how well we do against Red, so... How many episodes is that going to take? I don't know, but this series is not over, so I don't need to announce the next series, even though I already did. I don't need to thank you guys for watching this series. I mean, thank you guys for watching this series, of course, but please continue watching, please. We're going to Kanto. It was nice to unlock every single type before we made it to the Victory Road. It was very perfect for us to get an Execute as our Lugia, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, we made it to the end of the main story. In the next episode, you guys will see me start to head on the SS Aqua. That'll probably be most of the episode. We battle all the trainers on the SS Aqua, most likely. Yeah, our goal for Kanto is just to go through, get all the badges, and prep for our Red battle. And then once we take on Red and either defeat or lose to him, that will be the end of the series. So thank you for staying and sticking around for the ride thus far. Hopefully I can see you in the comment sections in the future, and if you haven't commented yet, this episode's a perfect chance to do so. Say, hey Landon, I've been watching this whole time. I just didn't comment because I didn't know what to say or something like that. I don't know. But there is Shiftry, who was literally just used in this episode. Dugong, that was the surprise addition to the team that ended up working really well for us. I actually like Dugong a little bit more thanks to this. That's the cool thing about Nuzlocke or any Pokemon playthrough. Use Pokemon you haven't used before, never thought you'd use, you like them a lot more. Charizard has redeemed itself. It's overrated as heck, but I mean, I enjoyed using it. Garchomp. This is the first time I've used Garchomp on the channel. It wasn't the last time, but that was short-lived. If you guys haven't been keeping up the 3-way Soul Link, which I can say officially now it is the 3-way versus, you should definitely be checking that out. And then there's Enya, who literally has not laid a finger on another Pokemon. And there we go. There's our band of idiots. We did it, guys. What a team. Well, like I said, I don't need to do any major thank yous or anything like that or announce the next series, so all I'm going to say is if you guys are new to the channel, again, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channels, and ring the notification bell so you get notified about future episodes of the series, because it is not over. Keep it rung for future series. If you're not going to follow us to Kanto, you're going to want to stay notified about when the Shield Hardcore Nuzlocke starts, and make sure to keep up with the Black 2 White 2 3-way versus with Jeknician and always more videos. Keep your eye out for the Week 5 EBL battle against Lonely Hermit coming out tomorrow. If you're watching this today, it comes out. And this is all I got for you guys. So this is Infernomen burning out, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.